One of the last ones to go forward, together with Lexi's Hero, who should be to the fore right up against this stand side rail. And there's just a couple left to come forward. For the 2012 William Hill Great St Wilfred, let's join Martin Harris in the commentary box.
And they're off. They jump away for the William Hill Great St Wilfred Handicap, and the split came at Secret Witness. So two groups of 10, with Pepper Lane well away and leading the group on the far side, together with Bosun Breeze and SK Love, who are both confirmed front runners. Chasing them on the far side is Bertiewhittle. Grissom's racing over there. The market leader Alben Star is not far behind on the far side, together with Captain Ramius, and Lexi's Hero is leading the group under the stand side, but the far side group seem to have it. Lexi's Hero is being pursued stand side by Tax Free and Signeur and Regal Parade, and also Colonel Mac as they race down through the halfway stage. They've got just over a quarter of a mile to go in the Great St Wilfred, and Pepper Lane bidding to win back-to-back versions of the race is showing in front on the far side. Lexi's Hero still in front on the stand side as they race down towards the final furlong. Pepper Lane has kicked clear of Alben Star on the far side. Tax Free's now leading the group on the stand side, and there's not much between them. Over on the far side, Pepper Lane is well clear of that group. Tax Free clear of the group stand side. Pepper Lane holding on from Tax Free. Pepper Lane wins again from Tax Free, Louis the Pious and Captain Ramius. Johannes and Barnet Fair and Alben Star chased them in, and the field eventually trailing back to SK Love, who was last of all.
That is a tremendous performance from Pepper Lane to win back-to-back runnings of one of the most competitive and prestigious sprint handicaps in the calendar. Has led the group of 10 over on the far side. She's committed from home a long, long way out and have got a break of 4 or 5 lengths on the remainder of her group. Meanwhile, stand side, black colours, the old 10-year-old, Tax Free, rolling back the years with a sparkling performance, hanging quite badly into the whip, into the centre of the track. If he'd managed to keep him a little bit straighter, I suspect he would have been a bit closer, but in the end, Pepper Lane has won really quite cosily, and I don't think there's any obvious advantage as to where you had to be drawn there. As you see, if the jockeys had felt that one side was notably better than the other, you would have had a much greater migration, and you'd have had a much larger group on one side of the track and a smaller group on the other. As such, they were happy to split in the middle and just use the rails to assist them, and they're spread quite evenly across. And Pepper Lane, punch of the air from the rider Danny Tudhope. He's had a breakthrough season, this jockey. He's clipping at 18% strike rate. The trainer of this mare, David O'Meara, is one of the training finds of the last 3 or 4 years. And he has equipped this mare, yes, you guessed it, with that piece of equipment again, the hood, for the first time. How often that has borne fruit for punters this season. And Pepper Lane, in the colours of Mr. Lynn Lumley and Keith Nicholson, has won this race for the 2nd year in succession off a higher mark and with real authority.